Burns YouTube channel. So back at the Firebird again. As you see when we last left off, turbochargers are mounted and the cold side for the turbochargers are done, as you can see. So now we're going to see if we can connect up the hot side, which will be from the exhaust manifold into the turbocharger. So that's what we're going to do next. Stay tuned. Okay, so as with a lot of stuff here, we didn't actually buy any turbo flanges, so big piece of steel here. I'll show you the exact thickness of it and measure it. It's probably 3/8. But again, it's when I looked over here, it's as thick as what is there on that turbo elbow. So all we're going to do, we're going to get a piece of steel with Sharpie, use the gasket, and we're going to trace out two. We're going to cut them and drill them all out and get the holes into it. Anyway, a few minutes later, and just like that, we have them cut out. I ran the blade down through here a little bit. You can see we traced the gasket out. This gasket came with the turbo. The turbo was a divided housing, but in the meantime the turbo elbow wasn't. So I'm just do the same thing as the other one. There was nothing clamping this area here, so we're just going to cut the whole center piece out of here. And I got a plasma cutter, so I just put these down to you know, get a way to help it. I don't know how actual thick that is, but anyway, I don't know how thick the plasma cutter is supposed to be able to sever a 1/2 inch. I think it's supposed to cut, I think it's 3/8 of an inch or something, clean cut or something like that anyway. So anyway, we'll cut these out. We're going to clean the holes up before we start drilling them. So anyway, next part will be to cut them out. Okay, so we're back in the garage again tonight, and we left off, we were trying to make our flanges, our T4 flanges. It's a pretty hefty piece of steel. Anyway, I gotta get the center of them. So anyway, just mark the spot down through to help start it. But I'm going to try this thing out. I bought this back in I bought that back in November. And anyway, it's a plasma cutter. There's a light on there. And it's a Pro Cut 30. It's from Princess Auto. And anyway, it was on sale. But it says on the website, it says it can I think it's sever 1/2 inch. So, and clean cut I think is 1/4 or something, whatever it is. So we're going to turn her all the way up and see if we knock that hole out of the center of that, and I'll clean it up after I get it out. But see how it works. Okay, so I was trying out a piece of steel over there just for a little check, and I actually measured it, and that's 3/8 of an inch. So it's pretty thick. I'm going to set the camera up there somewhere else, and you can have a look at it. This is actually it is actually pretty thick. So it's, I don't know, is that a limit of that? Ground now. Yeah. So we put the gas starters on, and we're going to try to make a cut up here and across here. So we know it's already through and the pieces are sliced down, but it's only through so much in the middle. So let's see if I can make that with so much that's comfortable. So I'm terrible at doing a straight, but I got to, I can fill it in with a little bit of welling. Basically, it's cut without ground clamp on. Let's see why it's cut now. Try it with the ground clamp. That's really ridiculous, is that? Well, I still got to straighten some stuff up. As you can see, she's pretty well, it's pretty well cut through it pretty good. Let's clean it up and have a look at it. Okay, so we cleaned them up and knocked it off with the two of them there. As you can see, this piece here I was off a little bit on that one. So what I'm going to do after I drill the holes, I'll probably fill that in and grind it out again, because if I do it before, I'm afraid it's going to harden the steel next to the hole. So transfer punch and we'll rack the holes. Anyway, so what we have here are the transfer punches, and as you can see, you can pick a size hole that you're going to go down through, which will be this one, and it has a center punch in the middle of it. So the bigger the hole, you just use a bigger punch, or the smaller the hole. So the only thing is, up on this end is sort of on an angle. So what I may end up doing, I may punch two of these, line them up, turn them, punch two on the other side. This is sort of in the way. You can do it with the gasket too, but the problem is with the gasket is there's not a lot of meat to the hole in the gasket, so to speak. So anyway, I'll center punch them, stick with the drill press. can see, we have the flanges, gasket, and it looks pretty good. So anyway, I'm just going to repair these spats in here, and we'll have a look shortly. Okay, and as you can see, there's the flanges. We closed them in a little bit and fallen out. So anyway, gasket seems to fit pretty good on it. And anyway, next thing would be to fit them out of turbos, and you got to make the pipe connect up to the manifolds. And we also got to cut them off, because I need them again to put on the connector for the wastegates. So we'll cut them off and I'll put them in the pipe somewhere anyway, leading up to the turbo. Anyway, so plasma cutter. Let's have a look there and say. So again, curious if anyone was looking for this. It's Pro Cut 30 from Pro Point. Well, I did mention earlier, it's dual voltage. So although we had plugged in the 220 and we had it up on full because we're cutting a thick piece of metal, it does come with an adapter to turn it back to regular household current. If you look at it on this, pretty well, you can see there the red. So you can go about halfway up where the dial goes to the end of the red. That's pretty well the end of where the smaller voltage will go. So anyway, and you plug it in to the big cord, it'll take it to the rest of the ways. That's what it looks like anyway. But anyway, like most sheet metal and steel, you should be able to use it on I guess it's 15 amps. I guess 15 amp plug is. Yeah. So it should work pretty well on that. So anyway, just checking the fit. Come over here and we look now. We can pull it up into here. You can see it's pretty good. So while the bolts tightens up, now that'll center up and stuff. So that's good. Or you push the bolts the other way or that way. So all it is to get this turned into here, and we may actually turn it more here and put more of a straight run into it. But anyway, we have some. We're just going to use this stuff, some stainless steel exhaust pipe. It's a 3-inch, and just the next job is to get that to go into there. Anyway, it's a good night. Okay, so after a little break from the car, doing some work with the truck, let's have a little look. We got a little bit of work done here. That finished welded, this finished welded. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to clean the welds up onto it, and we'll give it a little coat of paint, and we'll start on the other side. Okay, so got one coat of high temperature paint onto it, and in the meantime we're going to like this one. So anyway, this is not the pipe we're using, it's getting out of the way. So anyway, this here is a piece of a crossover pipe off of a 6-liter shed truck, and anyway gives us the 90 and some more up here. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a rough measurement. Obviously it's going to be way bigger than what we need. So probably cut her off here, probably cut her off here, and then we'll see can we lay it up there and trim it to fit, get it more manageable size. So we'll put a cutter next and bring it over and lay it on the car. So here we go, just lay it on the car. So grab our Sharpie. Now we're going to tip her down, get her somewhere like this, and we'll come over here and we're probably going to put this is going to be well rough, just get a more manageable line there. Probably put a line up here somewhere. So we know that's way bigger than what we need, so we'll just get it from there to now. We'll work on one side and we'll get the other. Alright, so what we've done next is we cut the up and forward piece off of the header. And so what we're going to do, we're going to get this fitted so it can fit into here and over here. So again, as with the other one, probably going to tip it out a little, so that way it makes more room around there anyway. But that's the plan for right now. We'll see if we can get the other one. Probably going to cut it off and shorten it, and this one, so we get them together, back clamp laid onto them, and see if we can get it to fit half decent. So this is where we're at now. We come over here, we tip this up. I actually had to turn the oil feed line fitting this way. This wasn't the room off there, right? So anyway, we got this on. We got the band clamp on there, where it's got roughly going to go, and we've trimmed this about 15 times. And right now it should go in there and go in there. So we'll tack it all on. Tack it all on, and we'll take it off and see where we're going to finish welding the thing. So here we go. Okay, looks like that's it for tonight. Anyway, we ended up getting done. Band clamps not on yet. Anyway, so we got that one painted, got that bolted on. And look over here. There's a little drawing. So that one is painted and is made up and it's all welded together. So I guess the next time we get down here, it'll be probably time to see can we mount the wastegates there somewhere. It's probably going to be there. It'll be real easy to put it up under here, up underneath here, and run the pipe out straight. But I was thinking for service wise, if I got to do anything with it, pretty easy to work out there. Even taking it off, changing the spring, you know, routing hoses or stuff. But thinking this one, if I can do it so it looks floating around, it's the same. If I can do the same on both sides, I'll do that. But the job for pouring out, we get you the manifold on, get you the piece on, and we'll probably make the wastegates. So anyway, until next time, like I said, if you like what you see here, comment, like, subscribe. Lots of work continuing on the Firebird, and lots of work on the old truck order. So until next time, it's Birdie, and we'll see you later.